Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to trade Forex in 2026 easy and quick. Okay, so first thing you need to do is download MetaTrader 5 application. So you go to your app store or you go to your Google Play Store and download the application into your phone. Alright, so once you open the app, you see quotes and then you see charts, you see the trade history and settings. So you will need all this basically in the process of trading. Okay, so I'm just going to show you basically what you're going to do. So right here is my chart. I'm doing some analysis. As I can see lines and you can see candlesticks. Okay, so this is the chart and then I'll go to the trade. So this is my balance, my equity and my free margin. That's what you see in the trade. And then you go to your history. It's going to show you all of the trades you have executed so far. So you're going to see your balance. You can see I started with XCG I did a sell, I did a couple buys, and I came out in profit. So that sell was actually a mistake. I mistakenly hit the sell button while I was trying to trade. So just take note. So and finally in the settings, this is where you get to create your account. Okay, so you need to just go here and click the plus button. Okay, because you're gonna have to create a demo account. So in Forex, when you want to trade, first thing you need to do is start with the demo account. You don't want to go live with like a reasonable amount of money. It's always wise to start with the demo account. Okay, so you can also see access markets and deriv. So I basically use deriv for indices, stocks and metals, and access market is for currency pairs. Okay, that's the official account you'll be using, but I won't go into that right now. I just want to show you how to trade on the demo account. Okay, all right, you just click that plus button at the top right and then you click meta quotes and then you can see the register a new account. Click on demo and then you basically want to put in choose your amount, the amount you want to deposit. So I'm just going to choose $10,000 as an example. I'm just going to go to 10,000 USD. That's about 15 to 12 million, and I'll use a leverage of 1-200, and then it's just going to show your registration. Just click start and then it's going to basically just activate the account. So once the account is activated, you will see codes pop up. So wait for the codes to pop up. So once the codes pop up, the account is activated and I'll proceed. All right, so I'm going to have to remove some of the currency pairs on these codes because these are not the currency pairs we want to trade. Okay, so to do that, you have to click that pencil icon and then you select all of these pairs which are selected, remove them, excluding XCG which is silver, and XCG which is gold. Then you just click on the search icon and then you just search for the pairs. I'm going to search for GBP, JPY, that is British pound sterling versus Japanese yen, and just tick it to enter the chart. GBP USD, British pound versus US dollar, select it to be enter the codes. Then I'm just going to search for euro, USD. You click it to enter the codes, and then I'm going to search for you just focus on the pairs I'm searching for because you don't want to trade any random pair. These are the certain pairs you want to focus on because there are 4 sessions in Forex: the London session, New York session, Sydney and Tokyo. But you just want to focus on London and New York session, which is between 8 a.m. in the morning to 10 p.m. Lagos time. Okay, so you want to trade between 8 to 5. That's what I'm going to advise you. So I'm just going to add a couple more pairs in my codes. So I'm going to add USD JPY. Okay, so all these pairs I'm adding are the pairs I normally would recommend you trade because these are the pairs that I feel like they fall in the London and the New York session, which I just told you about. Okay, so now I can rearrange the pairs according to how I want them to be listed in the codes using the 3 lines on the right. You just click it and hold it and then drag the pairs to the position you want it. So currently I have all the pairs I want to be on my codes, and then these are the pairs we'll be trading. So I'm just going to arrange it in the way I want it to be. Okay, so just follow the tutorial exactly and you'll be doing the correct thing. Okay, because you want to trade correctly, you want to trade in the right session as well, and you want to trade with appropriate risk management. Okay, so I'm just going to add Bitcoin So I just search BTC and then I click BTC. So you might not find BTC and XAG and XAU in yours because you have not linked your derivative account, which is where you get to trade all of those kind of items or commodities. So basically now we'll just focus on the quotes, okay? So in your quotes, you just have the JPY, GPUSD, Euro USD, and basically currency pairs, okay? Unless you have linked your derivative accounts, which I won't go into right now, okay? So now let's go into how to trade, okay? All right, so say I want to trade GPP JPY. I'll click on GPP JPY in the quotes, okay? So I'll just click on GPP JPY in the quotes, or you can click on any of the pairs you want to trade. You can click USD JPY, you can click Euro USD. I'm clicking GPP JPY, okay? So then click trade or click chart rather. It's going to open this chart. This is where you see your candlesticks and the movement of the markets, okay? So the movement of the markets is really important. I'm going to explain some basic analysis for you to just use anytime you want to trade, okay? So this is a bullish trend. It's basically going down. This is a bullish trend. It's basically going up, and then when it goes down, it's a bearish trend. Then you can see I put a trend line, okay? I'm basically doing this on my phone to just simplify the whole process. Normally when you want to analyze, you do it on TradingView on your laptop, but you can also analyze using your MT5. That's why I'm showing you how to do all this easily on your mobile phone, your digital device, okay? So I've created a trend line, and this trend line has some principles. To do that, you just click on that object icon at the top. There's an object icon there. Then you select diagonal line, and you can just drag the diagonal line like this to basically position your trend line, okay? Making trend lines is basically a separate tutorial on its own, but basically trend lines is really, it kind of shows you when to basically, maybe go bullish or go bearish, go basically, that is basically buy or sell, go up or go down. That's the whole point, okay? So currently this trend line says the market is bullish, it's going up, and when it's going down, it's bearish. I'm going to say that again. It's bullish when it's going up, and when it's going down, it's bearish. And then also at the point the market will become ranging, that is, it is not going up and it is not going down. It is just basically just staying. It goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. It's ranging, or it's consolidated, you know what I'm saying? So just get that idea, and that's basically make you understand how to trade, okay? So for the trend line, when you make a trend line, it usually helps you understand why there's a break in the market, okay? I'm just going to explain the trend line analysis really quickly for you, okay? So if you look in the top left of the screen, you see M15. That is 15 minutes, okay? That means each of these candlesticks is 15 minutes. You might not understand this now, but you have to do this trading for you to understand, okay? So you can actually just click it and change it to day, okay? So this is 1 day. Now, this means each of these candlesticks is 1 day, okay? The time frame of each of the candlestick is 1 day. So you basically always want to check the day frame, and then you execute in the 15 minutes time frame. That's basically how you basically want to do trading, okay? You do some analysis in your day trading. You can also do it in the 4-hour time frame and execute in the 15 minutes time frame. All right, so in this day time frame, you can see currently the market is bullish. You can see green candlesticks, they are green and they are going up, okay? So what is this day time frame telling you? The day time frame is telling you that the market has been bullish for the past couple days. You can see each candlestick represents 1 day, okay? So you can basically still go bullish on a trade, okay? That's the idea. But right now, before you execute, you still want to check the 15 minutes time frame to see the candlesticks, because they will now change. Understand the whole idea right now. Each candlestick represents the time frame. This is 1 day, okay? Now I'm going back to M15. This is M5. Now I'm going back to M15. So now this is the 15 minutes time frame. You can see in the 15 minutes time frame, you can see a couple of horizontal lines. I put those horizontal lines there, okay? I was trying to set stop loss and take profits. We'll get into that later. But right now, you can see in the 15 minutes time frame, the candlesticks have now changed, okay? Now, each of the candlesticks in this 15 minutes time frame is 15 minutes in time. Okay, that is, it takes 15 minutes to basically execute or just close. It starts at 1 minute, gets to 15 minutes and closes, then the next candle, opens. That's how it is. Okay, now in a candlestick there are it has four places. It's the place where it opens, the opening price, the highest price, the lowest price, and the closing price. All of that is a separate tutorial. I just want to explain analysis to you, okay? But just know a candlestick has four phases or four sections, okay? So right now in this analysis, I'm just going to get into trading, and like I said, I'm going to go in on the buy because the day trading was basically saying bullish. So now I went on the buy on 0.1. This is 0.1. Now this is the lot size. I'm going to go in on a buy on 0.01 and 1. Okay, so I went in on 3 buys. 1 standard lot size, 0.1 mini lot size, 0.01 micro lot size. Now this lot size is where you are able to manage your risk. Now I explained to you earlier, this is just for beginners. So if you are just new to trading, you want to start with this kind of lot size. Micro, mini, and standard. From 1 and above, it's standard lot size. You can do 10, you can do 100. Okay, so your lot size actually determines the amount of profit you make. Okay, that's the whole point. You can see, so it's basically like for each lot size, it's going to the amount you're trading is multiplied by the lot size. Okay, so I went in on bullish, and every time you enter the market, okay, your entry point is going to be marked. You can see every single entry point is marked. You can see those blue lines. The reason I'm not showing you this on trading view or your laptop is to not make it complicated. I want it to be simple for you, but with time you have to get into trading view on your laptop. Okay, so every time you make you execute a trade, it's going to mark your entry point. Now you can see I'm dragging at the horizontal line. Now I usually use this horizontal line to kind of mark my take profit level and my stop loss level, which I'll explain now. Take profit is the point where, okay, if the market gets to this point, just close the trade for me automatically. And stop loss is, okay, if the market goes down to this point, that's if you are being bullish because I went in on a buy. If it gets down to this point, close automatically to minimize my loss. Okay, that's the whole point. But right now, I've not put in a take profit and stop loss value. I just went in on a buy on all of the trades. You understand my point? I just went in on the buy on all of the trades. And you can just keep looking at the chart. Now, I'm going to set a stop loss value, okay? So I've set my stop loss value to 215.488 for the first trade. You go to the second trade, click on it, modify, then enter the stop loss value 215.488. I go to the third trade, click on it, click modify position, set the stop loss, same stop loss for all of them, and we are good to go. Now I've not set my take profit level, but I've set my stop loss level. This is what is called risk management. So if you are new to Forex, always remember to set a stop loss level. It's necessary. Now that stop loss level, how did I choose it? I used my horizontal marking line. You can go into the object to just choose the horizontal line, click mark, then drag the line to where you want to set your stop loss value, and then you can see on the right to show you on the right the numbers, the exact digit, okay, for you to set as the stop loss. Okay, so I'm still looking at, I went in back into the daytime frame, and you can see on the daytime frame I'm actually creating on that trend line. You can see what I'm doing. I'm creating on that trend line. You can see in the daytime frame this market is bullish. That is why I went in on the buy. You can now understand how trend line works. Okay, using this trend line, this market is trending in what? A bullish way. It is going up. Okay, it is what? Going up, or it is long, or it is bullish. Any of these terms. When it is going down, that is, it is short, you are selling, okay, or it is bearish. And you always want to be bullish in trading. Trust me, in most cases you want to be bullish until you have honestly mastered the trading to a point where you are confident enough. where you can start going bearish. Okay, and most trades you want to enter, just try to be buying. Okay, don't usually go in on the sell. Trust me, just check your chart. If it's bullish, you can always go in on the bullish. If it's bearish, you probably want to avoid it sometimes, unless you have understood how to analyze properly. Okay, so with my trend line, I'm looking for bounce points. Okay, on this trend line, it bounced at the first point, it bounced at the second point, it bounced at the third point. Now that trend line is used to determine the movement of the market. I mentioned it to you earlier. Now going back to my chart, you can see we are in profit already. So I'm just going to close the position. Close. You click it, click close position, then close it, click that yellow one, click it, click. So I'm going to leave the last trade, okay, to wait. I'm going to wait for the last trade to hit take profits. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't set the take profit level. I can decide to set the take profit level on this trade now for you to understand. Remember, I didn't set any take profit level. I only set a stop loss. Okay, so using those horizontal lines, I could just put another horizontal line into the chart. Just go into the object. You can see those three. There's plus F, and then that's object icon. You choose horizontal line, mark the position, and then you can mark your take profit level. Okay, now usually I do ratio of 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. Some people might tell you to do 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, but you can do 1 to 1 if you're just starting. Okay, so I've marked my take profit level I've set my take profit level right now. Okay, and right now I'm just gonna just wait. Okay, so you can see when it gets to that point, automatically it will close. That is what the take profit level means, and that's what when I've said. And the stop loss means when it gets to the stop loss level, it will automatically close to minimize your loss, because if it goes lower, you will lose more. Okay, the lower it goes, you lose more because you went bullish. Okay, so you can see this trade. I'm just gonna wait. I already closed the first two trades. I opened one with 1 pip. I opened one with 0.1 with 0.1 lot size, and I opened one with 1 lot size. Okay, so if I had used 10 as a lot size, it would multiply my profit by 10. And if I use 100 as the lot size, it will multiply my profit by 100. Okay, so you want to always manage your risk. Stick with the micro and the mini lot size, or you can just use a standard lot size of 1 if you are new to trading. Okay, so if you go to the history, you see your trades, the trades you have made that have been closed, and you can see we're already in profit in 2 trades with a profit of $13. Okay, now you can see the fact, the idea is your balance usually damages your profits. Okay, so you opened an account with the $10,000, and then you can actually execute trades using that $10,000 carefully, using this analysis, and using micro, mini, and standard lot size that won't go above 1, just to manage your risk. Okay, if you are new, okay, if you are new, you want to minimize your losses, because if you do not go in on the right trade, you will just end up losing. If you are not trading in the right session, you will still end up losing. Okay, so let's go back to the history. You can see in the history, you can see the deposit was $10,000. You can see the profit is $13. Swap is 0, commission 0, and the current balance is now $10,013. So already you made a profit of $13. Okay, so you can go ahead and withdraw your profit. Okay, you can go ahead and withdraw your profit, or you can even withdraw your original balance depending on how much you started with. Okay, so you can see right now I've closed the last trade. I closed it in profit as well. So all 3 trades closed in profit. So remember the analysis I used. Alright guys, we have come to the end of this tutorial, and we closed all trades in profit. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, make sure you just hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notification. Okay, and if you're interested in more detailed tutorials, more professional forex video tutorials, just message me, hit my DM, and we're going to talk about that. Okay, so in forex is mostly about execution and practice. Okay, make sure you go get the Meta 5 Trader app now and start to execute. Don't just watch this video. Bye for now.